Okay. Did this. All right. We are live. Let me just put on Twitter real quick that we're live.
I will retweet as soon as you send the tweet.
Nice. Twitch on. Um 347-389-4898. Okay. All right. Good week, G. Here we go. Where the chat's at? Where the chat's at? Hey, where the chat's at? Where the chat's at? Where are the chats at? You. Where are the chats at? Yo. Cause where the chats at? 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 Hey, where the chats at? Where the chats at? Who's in the Nody squad? That's what I want to know. Nody squad. Nody squad. Okay. We got the Nody squad. All right. Okay. All right. I got this up here. Look at Hap still rocking the freaking FDNY hat, man. Love that. Love that. Oh, we love that. Okay. All right. All right. We ready. Who ready for the podcast? You ready for the podcast? You ready for the podcast? Who ready for this podcast? Who ready for this podcast? Who ready for this podcast? Ready for this? Ready for this? Ready? Ready? You want to leave us a voicemail? We'll play it for sure. 347-389-4898. 347-389-4898. 4898. 4898. All right. Let's go. Let's start this. We sweep these bums. We sweep these bums. We sweep these bums. We sweep sweeping these bums. We sweeping these bums. All is right with the universe. It almost feels like Thanos is sitting down at the end of Infinity War, where he feels that he finally brought balance back to the universe. The Yankees are beating the Orioles, and they're on a 5-game winning streak right now. Let's talk about it right now. Pinstripe Strong. Let's do it. Just the beat. What is going on, y'all? It's your boy Joe's out here, joined by my co-host Keith.
Keith McFly, don't forget the PHLY. What up, what up, what up?
And behind the scenes is Chris, who is sending us messages on the low, letting us know in case we miss anything or forget to talk about anything or just still kind of producing the show. So you already know it's Yankees sweep the fucking Orioles, do exactly what they were supposed to do. It was a while before, it's been a while since I got a chance to play that that soundbite where, they got swept, B. That shit. And shit, man, you had to dust the old video off, and yeah, they got swept, B. But we got good news. On top of the 5-game series win, well, not 5-game series, but 5 straight games basically that we won. There's good vibes. There's close games that we're winning. People are getting right. The bullpen is doing well. We're still not happy with the lineups. The freaking lineups are fucking weird when I'm trying to win every day, but it's working right now when it wasn't before. Also, just a whole bunch of shit, bro. And I'm just in like real positive, upbeat spirits, Keith. I don't know how you feel, bro. Let me know, bro. I don't know.
I feel great. Man, like I knew this was gonna happen, right? We talked about it on the last pod. We just went rock bottom. We just went through a dark patch, a rough patch. Cashman talked to the team.
Yeah.
We got a reality check, and the reality is we're the fucking New York Yankees. We're not supposed to be playing like that.
Play like Yankees.
We put together a trash couple of weeks, and now we're putting it behind us. This is what it's supposed to look like. And we didn't win one kind of way this weekend. We had blowouts. We had close games. We had late wins. We had early wins or games that we were up early where it looked like it was definitely a win. Just all-around team game, everybody contributing, and then putting it all together. Offense, pitching, closing the game, not making mistakes on defense, guys hitting with runners in scoring position.
Yep.
I'm pumped because I was definitely not optimistic, I would say this time last Sunday. I was like, damn.
It's hard to be. It's hard to be.
I don't know about our chances in the postseason, but we said right here, keep your pinstripes on, stay pinstripe strong. You never abandon the team. You watch every game. You follow the team and root for the team because when they do turn it around, you don't want to be that person like, oh, I missed that game or I missed those couple games that weekend. And now we turned it around and we got people coming back off IL. We got guys playing hot. Ooh. The way it's looking with our pitching too, we got a couple guys that decide to pitch this week. So I'm very optimistic now, and I'm excited for a run. I'm excited for a potential postseason run.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah. Yankees needed this. They needed this, like, bad, bro, especially with everything, the way everything is going. And, they had the – I think that's why I said the wake-up call was the Orioles being a half game out. I think that was like, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Like, what are we doing here? Like, who are you? Like, we're not the same. Why are we like within a half game? And I think that they took that personally, bro. And then they were just like, you know what?
Daddy, chill.
Let's get to it. And if you guys haven't, make sure you follow me at Joe's McFly. Follow Pinstripe Strong as well. Follow Keith at Keith_McPherson. And you could be able to, because, Keith also covers some NBA, talking sports. Keith is also NFL. So there's like a whole bunch of stuff going on. A lot of stuff on the docket. So you already know.
Definitely today.
Yeah, definitely.
Today we had game 6.
Yeah.
Not Lakers, because now I'm thinking about who's going to play the Lakers.
Not the Lakers.
The Clippers and the Nuggets. So I was watching a little bit of that, and obviously it's the first week of the NFL, so I was covering that. I did some lives and picked some, predictions and who I thought was going to be out there. But Yankees, I'm a Yankee fan first. When you see my profile, when you look it up, it says blessed Yankee fan. I'm a Yankee fan before everything else.
Nice.
So it was good to see us win. I was watching the game, and I clipped a highlight of the Raiders and Panthers game. And someone was like, "Why do I hear Michael K?" And I'm like, "Surprise! I'm watching the Yankee game too."
Yeah, whenever I clip up like certain games, I always try to remember. Well, I always forget. Like kind of like how you just did, right? To like mute that stream when I'm recording. And it's like John Boy's probably laughing at us. John Boy's probably laughing at us like, rookies.
Exactly. He's like, yo, these guys, they gotta learn. Yeah. I gotta learn, because what'll happen is a play will happen, and I'll just go grab it real quick.
Yeah, yep.
And I'm not thinking like, yo, we got Michael K in the background of the Raiders game, but it's all good. It's like most people be on Twitter and they're not listening to the videos; they're just watching them. So it's whatever. But I'm a multi-sport fan. I used to be a multi-sport athlete, and I cover everything. And I got people that they also rock with other sports. Obviously, it's Yankees first, but there are some people that are basketball fans and NFL fans. So it's cool to interact with everybody.
All right. Yeah. So it's it is cool. We do got some news before we jump into the games, man. Some positive news for sure. First of all, R.I.P. Mark Newman. So, R.I.P. to him. So the other thing is that the MLB also has a postseason plans this year. Would have been basically for teams in the first round to play at their home stadiums, and then for the remainder in this AL-NL bubble, which is not bad at all. ALCS, Petco Park, NLCS, Globe Life Field, ALDS. Did I read this shit? Okay, I read this shit the other way around. Okay. A wild card game, basically, it's in the home parks, NLDS and ALDS, Petco Park for the ALDS and Dodger Stadium, NLDS, Globe Life, and Minute Maid Park for the NLDS. They made sure to not have the Astros at home, huh? How interesting is that? How interesting is that, right? That's good. I like that. NLCS and ALCS, Petco Park, NLCS, Globe Life Field, and so that's interesting. I'm interested in that. I like that. We just can't have any kind of outbreaks or anything like that in the playoffs, so that's good. Happy with that. So
I saw a post that said the NLCS would be at Globe Life and Minute Maid Park. It might have been wrong because this was on the gram. This was on MLB Trash Talkers. Is the NLCS only going to be at Globe Life?
It says here Globe Life, and then that was tweeted by Jeff Passan. Jeff Passan.
So Passan's got it. Passan's legit.
Yeah, Passan's legit. I see there. Yankees signed Ryan Buchter again, I think. Added him to the 60-day IL. Some boom said Gio Urshela hit on the field. He's supposed to be coming back off of the IL on Tuesday. So Gio Urshela coming back, putting him at third base, which shores up our defense even more. We get to move LeMahieu back to second. Right. And team becomes more flexible. Paxton did throw, still a little sore, won't throw for a couple of days. I'm not optimistic on Paxton. I don't think he's going to come back this year. Just the way that they're talking about it, it doesn't seem like he's going to come back this year. He said, and then I think to quote Boone, something that he said was when they asked him about Paxton, it's going to be difficult to get him backed up and ramped up. But we're going to try to see. So maybe they'll do something for the playoffs for Paxton. I don't know. Also, Aaron Boone clarifies that there's a good chance that the Yankees could have Aaron Judge and Giancarlo Stanton back by next weekend, guys. Big news. That is a bomb right there. Could be taking at bats at the alternate sites. I believe, who was it? Was it Giancarlo was taking at bats at the alternate site already, and Judge should be joining him shortly, I think tomorrow. So Judge will join tomorrow on the alternate site for what they said for workout. So that's good. We're getting them back.
Been working out at the stadium. You've seen the clips of them running. They do the fake swing, and then they run the bases. Man, bring these boys back. It's time.
Yeah, it's time. Loaisaca, I don't have this here in the notes, but
He's expected to be back Tuesday.
Tuesday
when Gio
as
comes
well.
back.
So we're getting guys back, man. And Chapman is also dealing with tomorrow is actually the meeting. Tomorrow's our off day. Tomorrow being Monday. We're recording this on Sunday. In case you guys don't know, we're live on Twitch and YouTube right now. So if you guys ever want to join us on a future podcast, make sure you do that, because one day it'll be to the point where people can't just freely join, yeah. In terms of doing that. But for now, we're doing that. We're opening it up to everybody. But so yeah, Keith. So getting Gio back, Loaiza's coming back. It sounds like Judge and Stanton is coming back as well. Davies pitching great. The whole starting rotation is pitching great. Yankees are hitting again. Luke Voigt staying hot up there, tying up. I mean, is he still tied with Mike Trout right now? I think he's for homer.
16, unless 16. Trout hit one today, but they probably don't play till later. Let me see.
But while you check on that, it's good. It's freaking good. It's a good place. It's a happy place right now to be in that. So that's some good stuff, man. Are you happy for the people coming back, Keith?
Always. I mean, I want to see our full team. I want to see us at full strength. I just looked it up, and Nelson Cruz actually has now hit his 16th. So and now it's a three-way tie between Nelson Cruz, Mike Trout, and Luke Voigt. So,
yes. Okay. All right.
We'll see.
It's all good. Yankees for the next – they already set their rotation for the next series, the big series against the Jays, because right now, at this point, they're one game out of the Jays. I believe it's one game out of the Jays. It is. I'm looking at the standings right now. It's a half game. Yeah, it's a half game because they have this.
Well, now it changed. Now we're even with them. Did
with wins today? It's one loss. So in the loss column, they have us on the loss column. If the Blue Jays lose today, then we'll be tied, and we're going into this 3-game series. So go Mets, I think.
Yeah, I mean, difference a week makes. We've now created some distance between us and the Orioles. They shouldn't be able to catch us now.
The Yankees basically solidified that 8th spot right now.
Yeah, we're definitely in. That's why I said I'm not getting ahead of myself, but I am getting excited for the postseason, because the postseason, anything can happen, and what kind of energy
it's
that
gonna
is.
be lit. It's going to be lit for the postseason, Keith. I'm going to be in the office streaming.
I can't wait. It's something we've never seen. It's history. It's baseball history. I don't care whether we're playing in Petco Park or Globe Life or Minute Maid Park or Dodger Stadium. Anything can happen, and the way the Yankees are shaping up right now, we can play with anybody. So let's get there.
That's a fact. And I can't wait for, we do the live streams, of course, for the games, but the playoffs is a whole nother beast, bro. We can't be in the stadium, but we could be in the stream. We could come together. Yeah. So if you want to come into the stream, feel free to do so. I'm going to be in the office with you guys for sure. Got to be in the energy. So anything else for the news? Anything else we kind of missed or didn't go over?
I don't know. Did they get to the bottom of Chapman shitting himself? I saw John Boy talking about that, talking Yankees, and was all on it. I'm like, when he came in and he smiled and he got off there like, Boone said, Boone said Mother Nature calls. I thought we would find out by today, like, what was the whole deal with that? Not to be foul, because I'm not really worried about that, man.
No pun intended on the foul. So the other thing, Yankees set up their starting rotation for the important series against the Jays. Garcia, Cole, Tanaka. So that is Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. We have those guys. So I think you
already said that, but that brings up a good point, because we're talking about
on that.
Paxton possibly coming back, and Monty showed that he can do it again. And Hap ain't been bad, but if we're looking at a 3-game series, I think the young boy Davy Garcia is showing something. Yes. I don't know. They might be super confident in that young man. Like, they might be thinking, hey, we got just as good of a shot rolling him out there as we do Montgomery, as we do a Paxton coming off the IL, definitely, Jay Happ. So, man, they lined up those 3 guys for this upcoming series, and it kind of makes you think about a 3-game postseason series. Who are going to be the starters in the 3-game postseason series? Yep. Some mix of Cole, Tanaka, Garcia.
Facts. One thing I will do, I will say this. If you guys haven't already, and I hate asking for this, this is the last thing. make sure you leave us a 5-star review, guys. Leave us a review on iTunes because we're almost at 200 reviews. I know it's really hard to get people to review and all that stuff. Yeah. Or leave us a voicemail. You can leave us a voicemail, whether it's talking about the Yankees, whether anything, 347-389-4898. But we get to 200. I don't know. I'll do like a merch giveaway. Maybe I'll give away a shirt or something. We get to 200. 200, best review wins, basically. So make sure you guys do that. But let's get into these games right now. Keith, are you ready?
Of course.
All right. First game, and it's important to talk about this, happened on September 11th. And what else happened on September 11th, 19 years ago? A moment we should never forget. In case you guys don't know, because some people, be honest, there are a portion of our fans that probably, whether they were too young to even remember that. September 11th, it was crazy. I talked about it in my stream. It's just something that just changed everything, bro. And I just kind of wish everybody would treat each other the same way that everybody treated each other on September 12th, bro. I wish September 11th never happened, but I wish September 12th happens every day, because every single day everybody felt like, everybody cared for one another. Everybody was out here looking out for other people and all of that stuff. And that's something that I don't know if we will see again, the way that it was, at least especially here in New York and the tri-state area and things like that. But being from New York and even going to school in Manhattan when that happened is real. So rest in peace to the souls that lost their life on that day to the coward acts of terrorism. So
yeah, we're both old enough to remember 9/11 and speak on it and speak to where we were and remember how the country came together and how people had each other's backs and how we all felt this vulnerability after getting attacked.
Yeah.
Where, it wasn't a race thing. It wasn't a state thing. It wasn't a class thing. We're all Americans, and they didn't discriminate against race, religion, color, background. They just attacked Americans, hijacked American planes. And you saw how the country came together. Even though we were younger, we can remember what it felt like for New York to come back. And I think it's great that they let the players wear the NYPD hats,
Love that.
the FDNY hats. It's been a few years in the making. They've been telling them that they couldn't wear the ones that actually come from the police or come from the fire department. Now they got new era MLB official ones that are good to wear. And it was a good look. We played well in them. You tweeted out, we're undefeated in those hats.
Undefeated in them.
Yeah, it was good for New York, good for us to have that energy. And the last thing I want to say about that is we need that energy more than ever now to close this year out as we head into the election. We need people that are about unity. We need people that are about bringing the country together, not dividing people, because that's the only way we're going to get through. That's the only way we're going to make it to the other side. All this division, all this people on Twitter and online trying to pit one side against the other, or people not understanding one side versus the other side. Like, it's time to dead all that. And I hope at the end of this year, we can start to see some change and start seeing unity and people actually coming together to help one another and care about one another.
That's a fact. And I'm for that, and I'm sure everybody listening is definitely for that. But the reason we had to play 2 games on this day is because Thursday got rained out. Some people were like, "Oh, we could have played through it," but I was in the Bronx. It did freaking pour on that day, bro. It ended up pouring a little bit later, but the Yankees would never got that full game in, bro. But Keith, are we still out on 7-inning games?
I'm never in. I'm never.
I'm gonna keep asking. I'm gonna keep
Either
asking.
Play them all 9 or play them all 7. Before we get into this game, there was talk about a complete game shutout. There was talk about a no-hitter. You can get a complete game in 7 innings, but you can't get a no-hitter in 7 innings? Why?
I don't know. It's
make
weird.
It make sense. MLB, make it make sense.
I will say this. Time-wise, 7 innings.
They're efficient.
No. I mean, come on. We were out of there like 9:30, 9:20. I like that. You know what I mean? That's not bad.
They're efficient.
That's not bad. You got 2 games in. You out at 9:30. Okay, we talking. But anyway, this game was interesting. Love the fact that the like you said, that they wore the NYPD, FDNY hats, because I know back in 2001, they didn't allow the team to do that. It was huge. Back in 2001, I think the biggest homer hit in New York was that Mike Piazza homer where baseball first came back, and that was crazy. And it was like real emotional. Like everybody felt that. I'm not even a Met fan, bro, and I felt that. It was wild because of everything that transpired and went on. And then the Yankees World Series run, bro. Yankees World Series run was epic to me. Yeah. I wish to everything we won that World Series. I did say on my stream, if I had to choose to reverse one result, 2004 or 2001, I'm reversing 2001. This is not the first time I've said this on this podcast. I'm reversing 2001 1,000% of the time, every single day. One, we win the World Series right away. Two, 2004 is more about, you want to reverse that because it's more about embarrassment than anything else. If Yankees would have lost in 5, you're not thinking about that. Or if the Yankees, if the Yankees would have won that series or whatever it is. The other thing is just the parade down the Canyon of Heroes. And if you could put NYPD and FDNY in the front of that after what they went through in that year, in front of that parade or next to the Yankees in the floats, I felt like that would have been fucking awesome. Anyway, but not that they asked for it, but, they do a tough job. But now speaking, because, my boy Ram is actually in the FDNY right now. So shout to him, of course, because that's not an easy job. But yeah, so Yankees came out with an energy. Cole pitched the first game, came out, and I felt like I don't know if maybe he took what was on that hat personal, what happened on that day personal, but Cole was like, all right, enough is enough. All right, the buck stops here. I'm gonna continue this streak. Let's do this. This is an important series. And like we said before, I think he started the series before. He lost. He got bombed, and he just set a bad kind of precedence for the rest of the series kind of thing, right? So now with Cole, he started out, gives us 7 innings, 2 hit, 1 walk, 9 Ks in this for a while. He gave up his first hit in the 5th inning, I think, Keith. So he was going great. I loved Cole, loved what I seen from him, love how focused he looked on the mound. He was trying to dominate these dudes.
Yeah, he's back. And, he had a rough few starts. Like, he had a rough, 3, I think maybe 4 starts.
No homers.
And, right, he figured it out a little bit. No bombs. When we were talking about a no-hitter in 7 innings versus a complete game in 7 innings, we're watching this game like, if he throws a no-hitter, it's not a no-hitter. But either way, I just like the urgency. That's what I've been looking for with this team. Cole steps on the mound. It's a 1-2-3 inning, followed by DJ coming up with a leadoff bomb. And I'm like, yo, they are not wasting any time. Like, it seems like these guys couldn't wait to get out there and play the Orioles after having a day off because of rain. Sometimes that unexpected day off like that, sometimes that is exactly what the doctor ordered, just what the doctor ordered. And that was fun. I was just hoping for a fun Friday for us. I put out a tweet where I was like, can the Yankees just make this fun? And they did. That was a good doubleheader day. The 7-inning games aren't bad when they go your way like they did for us Friday.
Yeah, I mean, they're not bad, especially when you're nice and efficient. By the way, they just let me know in the chat, Alec Mills, 28 years old, just no hit the Milwaukee Brewers.
I saw that.
9 innings, 3 walks, 5 Ks. What a fucking amazing job. No hits. Wow, that's nice. So congrats to him, man. No hitter in 9.
Big day in Chicago. Bears came back to win it, and the Cubs have a no-hitter.
Yeah, Cubs are 28 and 20. Wow. Killed them right there. That's crazy. So, especially the Brewers are not a bad hitting team.
Not at all.
All right, so Alex Cobb, and who was it that didn't play today? Andujar didn't play the first game, which is like, okay, what the fuck are we doing? I guess they want a better defense.
Friday,
but
not today, right?
Friday. Yeah, so Andujar didn't play, so I'm up in arms. I'm like, yo, let's freaking play everybody, bro. I don't want to play Tachman and Gardy in the same lineup. Egg on my face, bro. Gardner had 2 hits and 2 RBI in this game. Tachman had 3 hits, blue hits. Not hard hit at all, but it doesn't matter. They all dropped in. Higashioka hit a 2-run bomb. LeMahieu hit a homer to lead off the game. Gardner hit a 2-run bomb. I mean, it's like, whoa, what the fuck's going on? Even Tachman had an RBI single as well. Yankees are going to win this game 6-0. But this game was really, even though the offense was great, offense came out, Gardner, Tachman, which they were missing in action, right? They were getting a couple of trashes, and they came out. They took it personal. Even Higashioka. So everybody that we questioned to put in the lineup, Higashioka, Gardner, Tachman, they all freaking contributed, which is good. That's testament to a good lineup. When your lineup is going well, is everybody doing well, not freaking 4 people hitting and 5 duds. We don't, for a long time there was like a lot of automatic outs.
Right. The sign of a good team is that at any given time, anyone can be the guy. And also a sign of a good team is they responded to the message. Everyone came ready to play. I was shocked, honestly, to see Tachman have 3 hits, Gardy go deep in the same game, because people were talking about those 2 guys platooning. People were talking about those guys getting up out of here. They're talking about when Judge comes back, put Judge in right, put Clinton left. We saw Andujar in left today.
Yep.
So, I mean, some things got to get figured out with all that. But it's good to see these guys playing hard. Glaber was running hard, had a double that he legged out. It was just like the energy was there. The right kind of energy was there. Back at home in the Bronx, the Yankees started looking like the Yankees again.
They do. By the way, Chris just told us in the chat that Clark Schmidt was option to the alternate site. So it's probably for Loaizaga. He'll probably be back. I have no problem.
It's all good.
Clark, it's all good.
Can I say this about Clark? It's tough because I feel like the hype was surrounding Clark more than Devi.
Yes,
and
that's true.
I guess that's based off of what we saw in
spring training,
summer camp, intra-squad scrimmages, which you can't really take too much from that. Mm-hmm. Like Devi got rocked by the Phillies.
Yep. So after that,
people were out on him, and I'm like, don't worry about that. Don't worry about that.
And his AAA numbers weren't that impressive either. Like, they were just like, even though he didn't pitch that many games, but they weren't that impressive, like overpowering.
But at least he had that experience. At least he had those innings. Clark didn't have any innings at AAA. He doesn't have as much experience. So him getting rocked and getting sent down, don't worry about that too much either. He's going to come back eventually, pitch for us.
He's going to be a good one. He's going to be a good one.
But right now it's Devi's time, and he's Devi's boy. He's been rooting for Devi. Right now it's Devi's time. I hope he just keeps on showing out, and he just stays with the team and makes good starts, because he is the future. He is the future, for real.
Facts. Love seeing that. Nothing more exciting to an organization and its fan base than watching a young, budding starting pitcher, bro, and coming up and dominating and just doing well. So that's good. So I'm happy with this game. But this game, to be honest, all about Cole. Cole World said, all right, you give me the lead. It's all good. 1 run, 6 runs, doesn't matter. I'm shutting these guys down, and that's what he did. Was very, very good, and gives the team in a doubleheader day. The good thing about these 7-inning doubleheader things is that if your pitcher pitches efficiently, he can save your bullpen, where normally in these 9-inning doubleheaders, your bullpen's finished, bro. But at least Cole pitched the whole way, complete game, shutout, and then on to game 2, right? So on to game 2, got the next game. We had Tanaka time on a Friday night lights for Tanaka. Let's go against Aiken, who actually pitched against us in the last series. And I don't know if the he thought that he was going to do pretty well against us. I don't know, but Yankees got on him. They did. Let me see. The last time that he faced us was back on, September 5th. 5 1/3, no hits, no runs. Shut us down. 4 walks, and we couldn't even take advantage of him. It's a different day, because everything is okay. And that's some good shit. Even though Tanaka gave up the obligatory Tanaka homer, and anybody that was worried after he gave up that solo homer, shame on you, because Tanaka gives up the obligatory homer. He's like, okay, now I'm ready to start the game. They should just start the game in batting practice, him just throwing at a opposing hitter and then them hitting it out and saying, okay, I'm ready to start. Because Tanaka goes on, after he gives up that homer, just goes on to shut down the Orioles. Then Clint Frazier does not give them the shutdown inning because they get that other pitcher up out of here, the one that shut us down in 5 1/3. Yankees score 4 runs in that bottom of the first inning. Clint, Glaber, and Andujar all pushing runs. So that's some good shit. Love seeing the Yankees hitting with runners in scoring position. Gotta love that. But then Luke Voit also homers for his 15th to extend the lead. We talked about the Yankees not being able to extend leads, right? Keeping these bum-ass teams in it because it just feels like, oh, hey, maybe we could still win if, they're still in it late. But in the 4th inning, Luke Voit hits that 3-run bomb. Luke Nukem just drops that bomb, baby, let's go. And then he hits that to center field. And then he hits another one, another Voit bomb. Luke Nukem hits a nuke over the left field fence. And that's another 3-run homer. I mean, what a fucking week in one day for Luke Voit. 6 RBI, 2 homers on a fucked up foot, okay? He definitely had somebody massaging his feet for damn sure in the clubhouse. I don't know who it was. Maybe some minion or something. I don't know. But Voit goes 3 for 4 in this game with 6 RBI. That shit's phenomenal.
MVP.
Yo, he got to be in the MVP conversation, bro. For sure got to be in the MVP. Him, Nelson Cruz, Trout, as always. Trout is like a given. They got to be in that, and I feel like I'm missing somebody else. But anyway, they got to be.
Shane Bieber.
Bro, they're not going to give it to a pitcher this year. Come on.
It's just in the conversation. I think if you're talking about hitters, it's like you said, Nelson Cruz, Trout, somebody from the White Sox, maybe Jose Abreu, Tim Anderson. But Luke Voit.
Yeah.
Luke the 5'9".
Luke the 5'9", baby. Let's go.
This game was over fast,
no,
bro.
over fast, and I love it. I love it.
Early gang. That's what you want.
Yes.
You want to be able to sit there and enjoy the game with a lead. You want your starting pitcher to go out there with a lead. The Yankees were struggling to do that for 2 weeks.
Let's go.
Something changed.
Last week, this game stays 4-1. I'm telling you that right now. This game stays 4-1, and the Orioles still feel like they could get back into it. Yeah. But the Yankees win this one. They go away. They go away and hide. 10-1. They win this game. Tanaka shoves 5 innings. He could have pitched more, I think. But because it was a 7-inning game, bullpen rested. They're like, all right, let's get some other people work as well. Let's get Tanaka out of there, save some bullets. Because Tanaka's about the playoffs, guys. If you know about Tanaka, he's about Tuesdays, about the playoffs, and about Friday Night Lights, and about giving up a first-inning homer. There's nothing wrong. It's obligatory homer. It's Tanaka life. Nothing wrong with that. 5 innings, 3 hits, 1 earned run, 5 Ks. That's Tanaka. Sessa comes in, zeros. Krisky comes in, zeros. So that's some good shit. Does allow a walk, but it doesn't matter. Yankees go on to sweep the doubleheader, which is hard to do, but that set, I feel like that kind of, them putting 16 runs on the Orioles, only allowing 1 run in 2 games. I think that kind of set the expectation, not only for the Yankees, but for the Orioles, like, we're back, okay? All that fun shit you guys were having before, where you guys thought shit was sweet, that shit ain't happening no more, all right? Shit's over, all right?
For real, like, yo, we not in Baltimore, B. This is the Bronx, B. Like, we far from Maryland, son.
Yeah. You know what? Last week, you did what?
I'm here to tell you right now. We don't care. Let me tell you something. We don't care.
We don't care. We don't care about that shit. We're coming out and smoking you guys. And then, then the next game was Saturday's game. And then this was it Monty's game? Yeah, Monty going up against Kremer. And I think Kremer pitched well against us last time that he faced the Yankees. I think that was his debut. It
was his debut.
Yeah, it was his debut.
We were like, we made him look like Jim Palmer.
Yeah, Jim Palmer.
He no-hit us for a little while. And
he did.
I was confused. I'm like, yo, like, They said that this dude didn't know he was going to pitch for the first time against the Yankees until 10:30 Saturday night, the night before.
Yep.
And he came out and shoved. I'm like, something is up. Something is wrong. But little different when you come to Yankee Stadium and pitch.
Yeah. But he pitched well again. He did pitch well again.
He did pitch well again. I can't take it away. I can't take that away from him or act like he didn't show out both times, but he didn't get the win.
This was a close game, man. Like this could have gone either way. And I love seeing the Yankees win one-run games because I feel like that's where you develop your character in those one-run games. You learn how to win these close games late, right? Like, I like that.
Yep.
And Monty was pitching fucking well. He was dominating 5 2/3, and he was pissed off at Boone when Boone took him out. And then I kind of like what Boone did on the mound. Like, he put his finger in his chest, and I don't know what he said. Like, he said, "Yo, motherfucker!" Like, "Yo," like, I don't know if he's putting him in his place, like, or saying some shit. I don't know what he was doing, but Boone was like, "Yo, or maybe he put his finger in his chest, like, "Yo, you did a good job today," like to remind them type shit. Or maybe he just straight up told him, "Yo, not with me, bro. Not with me. Don't do this shit with me. Not out here. Fuck out of here."
I love it though. Don't you love
Either
that?
way, I love it.
I like the emotion.
Yes.
I like that everyone is caring now. Show me that you're upset, right? Because when Garrett Cole gets pulled, everyone loves his emotion.
Yeah.
I like to see Monty up there too, like, yo, that shit isn't on me. Like, I'm good to go. And Boone saying, "No, you're out when I say you're out.
Yeah, that's it.
You're done.
Fucking
We got
out.
a bullpen for this. Thank you, but you're done."
Yeah, you're done. And we don't want this kind of energy. Oh, are we caring or not? No, we fucking care, bro. We care about all this shit. But Monty did fucking well. And even the run that he gave up, it was like a bloop. There was an error. And
Gardner, we got to talk about that sequence real quick.
All right, so this is what
Gardner
happened.
and Tyro. I'm sorry, bro.
So they score their run in their 6th inning, and all that happened there is, he gives up a single, and then there was an error by Gardner that then allowed him to go to second. Hunter Alberto, right?
Yep.
Next guy lines up, doesn't really matter, but he's trying to, he advances to third. So now you got a runner on third, 1 out, 1-run game. Yankees are leading 1-0. I didn't even talk about how the Yankees scored their first run. Hey, guys, the sac fly's underrated. Clint Frazier scored. Runs were really hard to come by in this game. Sac fly's underrated, and then the next one was like a bloop hit, like over Thairo Estrada that he could. Excuse me.
Gleyber would have made that. Gleyber would have got there.
Gleyber would have made. I think DJ maybe gets it because he's taller as well.
Or maybe DJ. Not yet. He was at second.
He was at second. I think because remember, DJ was playing at third. This wasn't a clean game for the Yankees, man. They had 3 fucking errors in this game, but this is a game, like I said, that they lose last week for sure.
Yeah.
Where they give up 3 errors. No, the Yankees are like, all right, we're not losing to these guys. The ball kind of just popped out of the glove. Cano makes that play in his sleep. All right, I remember Cano used to make that play, that over-the-head play, all day long.
Catch like that, yeah.
Yes, but Cano's a Met, and anyway, so they scored their first run there. That shit was a little deflating. I'm not gonna lie, because Monty was dominating through that time. He could have pitched more.
He could have. He could have, and that's why I wanted to talk about it, because he people are asking, oh, do we bring Monty out for the 6th? Yeah, and he would have been able to get through the 6th if the defense was locked in, focused, and sharp, backing him up. And it showed me right there that, hey, these guys, they don't have the killer instinct to finish the game. Put these motherfuckers out. Like, don't give them anything. No errors, no extra bases, because this is a 1-run game. I need to see, we started to see it a little bit more, but I need to see full focus from the Yankees on defense. I don't care if it's LeMahieu making a bad throw. I don't care if it's Gardner with an error. Tyro, we've seen too much of him, but they got to be locked in. Even last week with Luke, I'm like, Luke has carried us at the plate, but he made a couple errors, missed a couple balls at first, and good teams don't let that happen, and you can't let that happen in the
Yankees, I think, have the worst fielding percentage in baseball.
That's bad. That's not like us. Yeah. You can't have this in a postseason. I know all of you watch baseball. I know you watched last year. How did the World Series champions survived the wild card game. How did they survive the wild card game? An error by the right fielder for the Brewers. That game was done. The Brewers had that game won. And then that was momentum that carried the Nationals all the way to Game 7 to win it. You can't have it in the postseason. The Yankees can't be making these little mistakes in the postseason because they will haunt us forever. So I'm hoping we get it out of our system right now. That's the one thing I need.
That's a bugaboo.
Everybody making plays, being locked in and focused until the game is final.
But, I think Estrada, what the hell am I saying? I'm sorry. I think Gio Urshela coming back shores up that defense on all sides in two positions, because then you put DJ back at second, which I think is his best defensive position.
It is.
First base, Luke Voit, you in there to hit bombs. That's all I got to say. It is what it is. But what I would say about it on the positive spin of it, I did like that even though the Yankees gave up these 3 errors, they still found a way to kind of still pick up, like the pitching still found a way to pick up their teammates. And we're still able to kind of win this game and gut through it, bro, because this was a game that they could have lost. I'll say it again. This is my 3rd time saying it. They would have lost this game last week. 100% they would have lost this game last week. Chad Green comes in for Montgomery, gets out of it, no problem. I think he got out of it like 1 pitch or something like that. No problem. Britton comes in, zeros. He's been money. Chapman comes in. This is the one where Chapman comes in and he's like, has a little weird move off the mound, you know what I mean? And has a little weird move off the mound. And he's just kind of taking a shit. He was
relieved.
Needed to take a shit.
Bitch, you guessed it. You was right.
Yo, he was, first of all, the face that he had on the mound, and then Gary goes out there. I think, and I heard John Boy's breakdown, I don't think he shit himself. I think he had a fucking the turd head like right there, like ready to come out. He's like, you ever get like that fucking feeling in that lower part of your stomach where you're just like, if I make another move right now, I'm done. Yeah. And I think
that's what we call it.
You don't want that. You don't want that.
He had the turtle head popped out.
He had the bubble guts.
If I throw another 100-mile-an-hour pitch, it's gonna get bad.
Let me hold it down. Hold on. You're there.
Boy, if you don't.
Let me hold that shit down.
Bruh.
I'm gonna hold that.
Bruh.
Wait.
Bruh.
I can't throw.
Bruh.
No. All right, so then he held that shit back. He got out of that inning nice and efficient, real quick, and then he runs right into the clubhouse, doesn't even give high fives to anybody, goes right in there, probably runs to the bathroom, and takes an epic shit, probably.
Shit. Yo, this is so foul.
No pun intended.
Shitty.
People said that, Odell Beckham's like, word, man, can I come back to the team? Like, yo, what's good?
Immediately, New York with the Odell Beckham.
Yo, can
jokes.
I come back to the team? Like, what's good? Like, and they had the pictures up. I think I think it was Short Porch. They put up a picture of him with the batting practice jerseys and shit. That
Jake put it up when Odell came for batting practice. Jake put the picture up of him and Giancarlo and Judge, and Odell's got the perfect smile on, like he can't wait to get into some shit.
Bro, you know the Yankees after that game ended, they were walking by that bathroom like, damn, blew that shit up, boy. And just think about, Pops. You ever seen that movie Pops? John Witherspoon, where he's like in the bathroom, where he's just spraying like, yo, this shit stink. Yo, that shit's crazy. Anyway, that's enough shit in this podcast. But good shit out of Chapman, but it's still tied up after 9, man. And I love what I seen from the Yankee bullpen come in, and Holder came in and shut shit down, give the Yankees an opportunity to win in that inning, that 9th inning. That 10th inning, the top of the 10th inning. They got that goofy rule. Yeah, I don't like that one. You got to put the runner on second, and I don't like that. I feel like, and I agree with John Boy, it takes all of the excitement out of extra inning walk-offs away.
Yeah.
It's just like, okay, well, we got the runner, whatever.
Anticlimactic.
I mean, you combine that with a walk-off sac fly, and, sac fly's underrated. You know me. I love the sac fly, but it's not like a base hit. You know what I mean? And,
the sac fly being the game winner is never like... Never it's fine. but it's not exactly what you dream
Not
of.
always.
We'll take it, but it's kind of flat. I would say it's like you're not geeked up that you saw that happen. It's like, okay, we won.
But Luke Voigt, Luke the 5'9", bro. Like even
leader,
he's doing it. He's doing it out there on 1 foot or no feet, or I don't know how many feet hurt, but
1 foot. I would say the way you see him, he jogs around the bases a lot because he hits home runs.
Yeah,
and you see
he's
him
wincing
visibly like he's tight, like it's painful. And Luke was a former football player. His brother played at Army. He wears 59 because his brother played linebacker at Army. He's a tough guy. He ain't like Judge and John Carlo. Chill.
Grimace.
Let me not. But yeah, Luke has been toughening. I can't talk for shit today. Toughening it out. Yeah. Like I just understand that he knows his role on this team, and he knows he can't go on the IL. And if he can walk, he can hit. And blessed are those who play with pain, because they'll be called tough. And when this season gets to wherever it's gonna go, people are gonna talk about how tough Luke Voigt was, how he gutted it out, how he led this team. Watch, when the season ends and he gets foot surgery on something, people are gonna be like, oh, damn. Yeah. He was playing with a broken bone in his foot. No way.
No way. He had 8 broken toes, like type shit.
Yeah, for real though.
But yeah, so shout to Luke for playing through this, man. Straight up warrior, man. You don't want to have any problems with your feet, especially you playing baseball. But yo, Holder gets out of that top inning, no problem. Just kind of gets the Yankees out there, gets some opportunity to win, pass ball with DJ on second, and then walk-off sac fly. Yankees win it 2-1. Let's go.
Yo, can I put some respect on Holder's name? Because I swear people used to kill that man.
I did.
They used to slander him. Me included. I used to
rightfully
say,
so. Whenever
I saw him warming up, I'm like, why the fuck are we warming this guy up? But he has been solid this year, and they go to him. We're in extra innings. We had no business going to extra innings, but he held it down.
Yeah.
Holder, I rock with you, man. I take back any of the sneak dissing, any of the things I might have said. We need you. You've been doing what you got to do out of our bullpen. He's been better than some other guys in our bullpen.
Yeah. I'll say.
Ho door, ho da 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 ho door.
Jonathan Hodor. Thank you so much for holding the door and allowing the Yankees to come back and win this game and taking us to win the series 3 out of 4 the tough way, because you got a doubleheader at the beginning of it, winning it the tough way. And game 4 today, the Yankees came out to play because they're like, yo, let's go ahead and let's do this right now. Hap is out there on the mound. He's still got something to prove to Cashman. He's going against John Means. I mean it. They both pitched well. I really mean it. So my man Hap pitched 5 innings, 5 hits, 1 run, 5 Ks. That 1 run was a homer that he gave up to Nunez. He gave up, it was a short porcher. So it's all right. I mean, Hap's been pitching great, giving the Yankees every opportunity to win. Means pitched great as well. He would give up his run to Wade. Wade after Wade, Wade after Wade, slowly slipping. Hey,
Wade County, T. Wade,
who was in for Glenn Torres.
I was getting at him yesterday for the pop-ups, because you know how he does the pop-ups. I got the bat, so I can show you. He'll have his stance. I think he holds the bat up kind of high, and he'll pop the ball up, and then he'll be like, "Damn it," or he'll be like, "Fuck," and he looks visibly frustrated that he popped up. I'm never surprised that he pops out, but I hate watching him swing his little chopstick and pop the ball up and do nothing. I'm like, why is he on the team? Today, he popped one up, and it had just enough distance on it to go where it goes in right field, Yankee Stadium. Goodbye. We out of here.
So then that's a tie game, is 1-1, and it would stay that way. So this is another close game where, either the bullpen gives it up last week or something like that. This is just a tale of just two different teams, bro. The Yankees right now are kind of back to being the Yankees, and I think that they're seeing also the people that are going to be coming back, and they're like, okay, we can fucking get rolling. We can get hot going into the playoffs. Ottavino comes in, gets 2 outs, and then he's starting to play around. I don't know what's going on. Love how Boone just took him out, said, I'm bringing in my new guy that's a notch higher than you now because we upgraded my man Holder, okay? We upgraded Holder, and what does Holder do? He does it.
Ho door, ho da ho door, ho da ho door, ho da ho door, ho da ho door.
One pitch.
Door, ho da ho door.
1 out.
Ho door, ho door, ho da ho door, ho door.
Let's go. That's the only pitch that you would throw on that day. We get out of it. Get out of it. No problem. Unscathed. The Yankees almost gave it up there. Chad Green comes in, zeros. He's back to being freaking dominant. 2 strikeouts there. Britton comes in. He's nasty as well, throwing bowling balls up there. And then Chapman comes in. No need to shit this time, but he's giving the batters shit. 2 strikeouts. Let's go. Shut him down. But the Yankees would get their run by bringing in Glasses Glaber in the in the eighth. The bottom of the eighth inning. Yankees had Hicks had an opposite field single, which we love to see. Love to see that. And then Clint Frazier had a single as well. And then you for some reason they took out Dylan Tate to put in a lefty. Gleyber Torres is on the bench, bro. What are you doing? Bring it, Gleyber Torres, who's hotter than 1,000 suns, and he hits an opposite field 2-run double. Let's fucking go, Gleyber Torres. And then that ends up being the deciding factor. Game-winning RBI. Gleyber good. It's a Gleyber good time for him. Let's go.
Yes,
sir. Sweep them. Yankees swept them.
Man, aren't you glad that Gleyber came in and did that? Because all of us were talking about before the game, we have an off day tomorrow. Gleyber just got back. He's 23 years old. Why are we resting him in favor of Tyler Wade and Tyro Estrada? What is going on? Play our best guys.
I feel like that happened every game this series.
Yeah, I mean, we've been talking about this for the last couple weeks now. I feel like, play our best guys. Like that day that DJ sat, like, why the fuck are you sitting DJ? DJ has to play every day. Andujar, play him every day. Voit has 1 foot, but play him every day.
Every day. What are we doing?
So today when Gleyber gets a rest, and Glaber's been hot. I think John Boy put out his slash line since returning. Like, Gleyber looks like the young phenom he's supposed to be. Whatever. All is well that ends well. He comes in and saves us late. And he kind of saves Boone, because if we lose that game, all the talk is going to be like, why wasn't Gleyber Torres in sooner? Imagine Gleyber strikes out there.
The lineup is totally different. Glaber's in there.
Of course it is.
We need the best bats out there. Here we go. He said, Gleyber Torres, 23 years old. He's 23. Okay, we talked about 23, all of this stuff. And I feel like even though everything worked, I feel like it's good that the Yankees won all of these games, but it's bad because then the fucking nerds feel empowered. Like, oh, yeah, hey, it fucking worked. I told you if you don't play your best player, even though he's 23 years old, I told you that he would win because the analytics told us that he
got to look at the advanced metrics. Do you guys not go on Fangraphs?
Yeah, it's crazy. By the way, I got John Boy's triple chast line that he was talking about coming into the game with tomorrow being the day off. 333, 448, 625 batting average, on base slugging, and his OPS is 1.073 since coming back off of the IL. Dude's 23, bro. He's 23. Let him play. Nelson Cruz is 40. 40.
He's a kid. Let the kids play.
And he plays every fucking day. Let's not do that anymore, please, especially against the Jays. I don't want to hear, oh, well, we just had an off day yesterday. Let's just rest somebody else. But every game this series, I think that there was one game where we DH'd Clint after the doubleheader, And I'm like, why isn't Andujar in the lineup as DH? You just put Clint in right.
Yeah. And then
He's young
to
too.
speak on that, Tauchman was in right, and there were 2 balls that Tauchman just barely missed that I'm like, Clint has been playing in right every day. He would dive and get that ball. He would make that play. 2020 Clint is confident now. Tauchman has been playing in left. You throw him in right, he hasn't been running out there as much. He's not getting to the ball. He's not making those plays. So I didn't really understand that either. Obviously, all is well that ends well. We won. But I'm like, why is Clint DHing to put Gardy and Tauchman in? It was the game after the game where Tauchman had 3 hits and Gardner went yard. So I guess they were trying to hope that they would stay hot. But no, Tauchman's been struggling. We gotta look at him differently. I'm sorry to say it because I like the sock man. Talk your shit, Mike. We got the Talk Your Shit, Mike shirt. But he's starting to come back down to earth a little bit. He hasn't gone deep. He's struggling with fastballs over the middle of the plate. I don't know exactly what it is with his swing.
Keith,
but his swing doesn't look like he's trying. Like Luke Voit swings the ball, and he looks like he's trying to destroy the baseball. Like he's mad at every baseball he's ever seen. Tauchman hits the ball, and it's like he's just like slowly grazing
he's apologizing to the ball. Like he's like, I'm sorry.
Excuse me, I'm going to swing.
You know what Tauchman is? Tauchman's the type of guy that sucks all year, gets in the playoffs, and then it's like, oh shit, Tauchman's fucking hot.
Yeah,
fucking go.
Like he can turn it on for little spurts, like he did last year. He had a good run for like a month or 2 last year where we were like, Cashman fine. Would another Cashman fine? Now I think he's regressed a little bit. He's come down to earth a little bit where we're starting to see why he was a minor leaguer, why the Rockies let him go. Like he's not consistently putting bat to ball. He's not consistently impacting that game the way. He's a heady player. He's a hustle player. I like how he runs the bases and how he plays, but he's a liability for us in this lineup when there are other guys who have hotter bats. Do not put his bat in the lineup over Andujar, over Clint, over a lot of different guys, especially now with Gio coming back Tuesday when we get back going. That's going to change a lot of this. So
get hot, talk. All right, so what I will say is that now it's time for your U-Trash. So who's your U-Trash performer of the series?
My U-Trash player, I don't know, because we talked about this earlier, and I didn't want to go this way, but I got to go this way.
Pick one guy, I'll pick the other. I feel like
and I mean, this guy was 0 for 3 today. This guy was, I think he was 0 for yesterday. I'm not about to go through all his stats.
My man dropped his phone.
I'm not about to go through all his stats.
All right.
Tyro Estrada, you trash, son. I'm tired of seeing him.
Oh, wrong soundbite. Sorry about that.
Yeah, I knocked over my whole setup.
You trash, son.
Tyro Estrada, he shouldn't be playing. He's a young guy, and there was a lot of hype around him. I know after we saw him in intra-squad, right? Look how much summer camp intra-squad does not matter now. He's hitting home runs in intra-squad. We're like, put him on the roster, put him on the team. He should make the 26-man roster. Mm-hmm. And now we're starting to see why he needs more time to develop. We need to see him do some more at the plate. His bat, like that was the whole reason why we were pushing for him to make the team. Where did that bat go? Where did it go, Tyro?
I don't know.
You trash, son.
Yeah, you fucking trash. You trash, son. For me, this is it's a little rough, bro, because it's like I feel like everybody kind of contributed a little bit. Everybody, even in the game that Higgy played, and I mean Kratz. What am I do, Kratz? I can't give
even
Kratz.
Gary contributed. Gary had some better at bats this series. Can we give Gary some love? He doesn't deserve a U-Trash or
not a U-Trash
strong performer, but Gary working walks, Gary going oppo. I'm like, something has changed.
Something has changed. We're gonna give. You know what? I'm giving it to fucking Ford, bro. Like, what has Ford done,
bro? I'm off the Ford.
What has Ford done? How about option him to that freaking site, bro? Like,
and like, why is he?
He's dead ass in there because Voit has the foot thing, and the Yankees have no other first baseman.
That is exactly what.
If the Yankees had another first baseman, he would be down. He fucking sucks right now, bro.
When we pinch hit him today, and he lined out, I put it on Pinstripe Strong Twitter. because I liked what Paul said because I was thinking the same thing. He lines out in a spot where we need you to come through, and he's laughing. He's coming into the dugout, smiling and laughing.
He's
and
probably
Paul
laughing
said,
like, "Yo, I can't catch a break." Like
right, that's how he was laughing. But Paul O'Neill was like, "Yeah, there wasn't anything funny about that. When I played, I didn't laugh at those. Like that would have pissed me off."
Called him out.
Yeah, called him out on the broadcast. Like, if I were you, I wouldn't be laughing because you're like, the only reason you're on this team is because of Luke's foot, and we need you to back him up. Because this guy we were talking about is a professional hitter. I was repping him hard from Jersey. I met him game 2 of the ALDS. I ran into him outside the stadium last year. I was so pumped. He was clutch last year, but something has changed, Joe. I don't know what it is this year, but he's got to figure it out because we will call on him. We will need him again. If Luke somehow goes down, he's the guy.
There's no other.
But right now, he's trash.
Yeah. You trash, son! And Pinstripe Strong Performer of the series. I go first because we're at home. I go first because we're at home. I go first because we're at This is a pick 'em. I could literally pick a name out of a hat right now and just pick. Chris, let me know who's your You Trash or Pinstripe Strong Performer. It's gonna be a little difficult for you to pick You Trash, Pinstripe Strong Performer. I don't know which one he'll pick, but yeah. So Pinstripe Strong Performer of the series. I'm gonna go with Luke, bro. I'm gonna go with Luke to 5'9", man. You got a walk off sack fly, 6 RBI in game 2 of the series. Had 2 homers, leading, playing on 1 foot. My man had a whole bunch of hits in this series. I think he had 4. What is this? 4. Did he have a hit today?
I don't know if he had a hit today, but
no, he didn't. It doesn't matter. He was productive. He won basically 2 games for the Yankees. So Luke, the 5'9", you were the Pinstripe Strong Performer of the series. So thank you so much, my man Luke. Who you got?
Oh, I thought you were about to play the other part. I was about to bop to that real quick.
I got you when you do yours.
So I want to give it to the rotation. I want to give this award not to one guy. If I did have to give it to one guy for the best start, it would be Garrett Cole.
Woo!
And as much as we're paying Garrett Cole, it was awesome to see him come out with a complete game, 2-hitter, and help us out in the doubleheader from going to the bullpen. It kind of helped us reset. We came off an off day.
Loved it.
So the bullpen had all day off on Thursday with no game.
Yep.
And then they had all day off until we went into the Tanaka game. And then the Tanaka game went Green, Britton, Chappie. So I want to give it to the rotation.
The Tanaka game was the blowout one, which we had the Sessa and Krisky. So we still rested our top guys.
So right, and then because Krisky got sent to the alternate site. So I want to give it to the rotation because they stood up from Cole to Tanaka to Monty, even Hap. Hap wasn't that bad today. We got to win.
It was good.
I want to give it to our starters, Pinstripe Strong Performers. You can't forget these guys. They're figuring it out. They're doing what they got to do. Tanaka is looking like postseason Tanaka. Cole is looking like the $324 million man. Hap wants to get his money. Monty looking like grown man Monty, not little boy Gumby. I'm giving it to the rotation. They pitched well in this series, and they made the Orioles look like the Orioles instead of making the Orioles look like Yankee killers. So,
yeah, good shit.
Pinstripe Strong.
Pinstripe Strong Performers. Pinstripe Strong Performers of the series. Helping the Yankees get some W's. Good shit. We got 2 voicemails here. You want to go ahead and play them? If you guys want to leave us a voicemail, be a part of the program, feel free to do so. I encourage people to leave us some voicemails after every game because I want to know how you guys feel. So 347-389-4898. 347-389-4898. Feel free to do so. Let's play this first voicemail here. Let's see what's good. Oh my God, this fucking shit. Why it does that?
Yo, this is Tyson. I've been watching y'all's podcast.
By the way, this was sent on Thursday in the rain delay. All right, so.
For a while now, since the beginning of August. and I'm a big fan of the Yankees. And just a quick question. In y'all's opinions, what do you think? Well, who do you think should be in the postseason roster for pitchers? Like, of course, Garrett Cole, but who else do you think would be in it as well? Like David Garcia, Happ, Montgomery, and why? And keep up the good work. Also, when I was at the Braves game, literally I cried. Like, I will be dead honest with you. Sorry. When I saw the Yankees lose to the Braves, I literally cried because I've been getting a lot of texts from my friends telling me that the Yankees suck, blah, blah, blah. But guess what? I don't give a shit. We will win this year. I have a good feeling we will. Yeah. Let's go Yankees.
All right, man. Don't cry, bro. Don't cry. All right. No crying in baseball, man. Come on now. But we good. The Yankees right now, they must have, I don't know if they probably heard you. I don't know. They're playing well now. I got a big series against the Jays. Day off. Everybody deserves a day off now, especially after you got a 5-game winning streak. And let's keep it up against the Jays, man. If we sweep the Jays type shit, man, we might be all right.
Yeah, all that other shit is in the past.
Yeah.
We all right. Got to look forward.
Got to look forward, my brother. So thank you so much for the voicemail. Got somebody else here.
Yeah, what's good, Keith, Joe, and Chris? This is Heraclio. We just swept the Orioles. What are you doing? We just swept the Orioles. We're on fire right now. We're doing our thing. We're going to keep it doing. We got the Jays. Let's handle these bozos. Show them who the boss is. Fuck the Rays. Let's go do this. I don't know why. Maybe we're sitting today, but whatever. Let's go Yankees. Love y'all. Peace.
Nice. All right. That's Heraclio. Thank you so much for that. Swept these guys. Got them up out of here, and we with it. Well, you on to the next series. Got an off day tomorrow. Have fun. Share the series with your friends. Tell your friends. Have them listen. Make sure you guys do leave us a voicemail, 347-389-4898. I'll be streaming on Twitch doing some, just gaming and stuff like that. So feel free to hop on and all that. But Keith, any parting words?
Yeah, like I said last week, we had to go through that dark patch. We had to go through that rough spot. We are the Yankees. No matter what, we're the Yankees. We have the talent. These guys just got to turn it on. And you know what? Sometimes the best thing for you is to hit rock bottom.
You got to see the bottom. See the bottom.
You got to see what the bottom is like. I think the bottom for these guys was seeing the Orioles and the Blue Jays, teams that we have smacked for years. Everybody on this Yankees team knows we do not go and lose to these teams. So I think that was the reality check we needed. And now these guys are taking it real serious, and the weather is changing. Football is back on. We're in the sports equinox. October.
Hoodie weather coming, baby. Hoodie weather.
Hoodie season is on the way. And we want to be in October. And we want to compete in October. And all it takes is one or two matchups. And boom, the Yankees are the favorites. And I just want people to be positive. Keep rooting for the Yankees. Keep your pinstripes on. Stay pinstripe strong.
Nice. Chris says that he's giving you trash to Tachman. And he's giving the Pinstripe Strong performer to Gleyber Torres.
Even though Tachman had a 3-hit game, you still trash. They were like blue pits, I know.
He said, but that's it. He said that's all he did, all series. He said, play this. What's this? Hold on.
Oh, he put that Nipsey clip in the chat. Where's it at? You got it?
Yeah, I just got it.
You closer to where you're trying to get than where you started from. Correct. So you got to keep going. And that's the point. If you stay down, you'll reach that point. You'll look up and be like, shit. It's closer to get to where I'm trying to get than to stop and turn around. Right. So, just stay at it. That's it. You closer to where you're trying to get than where you...
I mean, that's facts. That is facts. That is
Marathon
facts.
Continue.
That's like saying, if you're going through hell, bro, don't just stop there, because if you stop, you know what I mean? You're going to stay in hell. Just keep going through that bitch, bro. That's it. But thank you guys so much. People that left voicemails. Shout out to Chris for helping produce the pod and putting the notes together. Shout out to Keith for chilling with us as well as always. And shouts to the Yankees for fucking winning and making this an enjoyable podcast, baby. Let's go.
5-game win streak. Swept the O's. Bring on everybody else, yo. Bring on whoever else wants smoke, yo. We'll be all right. We gonna be all right.
Hey, and that being said, guys, like I always said, make sure you guys keep your pinstripes on and stay pinstripe strong. Let's go Yankees! Tell them Noah!
You closer to where you're trying to get than where you started from. So you got to keep going. And that's the point. If you stay down, you'll reach that point. You'll look up and be like, shit, it's closer to get to where I'm trying to get than to stop and turn around. So, you know, just stay at it. That's it.
The marathon continues.
Nice. Thank you guys. Thank you guys for hopping through. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Appreciate
Yo,
it.
chat, what up? Chat, what up? Appreciate y'all. Twitch, YouTube, and the Discord. I'm in the Discord, but I'm new there. I'm not really on it like that, but I will be eventually.
Discord heavy. Hop in the Discord if you guys haven't already.
Hey, bars off top. I
top.
have to go because
yes, you gotta get ready for NFL shit, bro.
I got Cowboys. I got a Cowboys show I'm gonna do tonight, and then a whole NFL show.
Good
Just
shit, Keith.
covering everything, man. We're in a rare time, 2020, where all the sports are on. And yeah, you know, how about them? How about them Dallas Cowboys? This is a 1998 Jason Garrett signed photo. Jason Garrett was the head coach of the Cowboys and former Cowboy. Now he's with the Giants. And yeah, here's a Dallas Cowboys hat. That's it. That's all I got. I'm out of here. Peace, Joes.
All right, see you, brother. All right, so Keith, hop through. What I'm gonna do right now is I am going to actually. There's one more.
Joe, what's going on, man? It's Michael from Valley Stream, New York. How you doing, man? Yo, I'm so happy, man. The Yankees are finally coming alive. We did exactly what we set out to do, man. We swept the Orioles, and now let's get ready. Let's just get healthy. Let's get ready for the playoffs. This seals the deal. That's it. This was the icing on the cake, beating these bums. This is it. I mean, we pretty much punched our ticket into the playoffs. Now we just got to get healthy, get all the guys back. We're getting Michelle back this Tuesday. Judge and Stanton are supposed to come back on the weekend. So playoffs, here we come, man. Like we're in. I'm just so happy that we're making it to the playoffs. I would have loved the division, but you know, I'll take the 6 seed or the 8 seed, whatever we get. So thanks for taking my call, man.
All right, thank you so much for that, Michael. Appreciate that. I'll try to see if I can edit that into the podcast. But thank you so much. I'll go ahead and I'll put that in there. But guys, I'll see you guys later. I need to get ready. I need to go pick up the kids actually because they're at my mom's house. Pick them up and then I'll be able to come back. I'll do like a nighttime stream. Doing some gaming. Hop on the Discord if you guys haven't already. Link your freaking Discord to your Twitch, guys. Link to it. Link it. Because that way, that's how you get all of your all of the perks and shit like that, bro. So just hop on there. Definitely a great voicemail for sure, Heraclio. So some good shit. But hop on there. I'll see you guys later. Hopping off, guys. Deuces.